All right, welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, we are going to talk to you about the minor 9 chord, okay? The minor 9 chord, we have provided these chords, this chart. It's downloadable here only at preachandplay.com. It's going to be a part of our bigger work, our tutorial chord booklet, but for right now, we are making individual pages downloadable only to our subscribing members of our website. Okay, the minor 9 chord is often used in all styles of gospel and Christian music. In my experience, I've seen it mostly in jazzy styles, used in different ways and used in different inversions. Also in bluesy styles of gospel music used in closed types of inversions, right? There's times where jazzy, you may hear dun, 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 so B flat minor number. So do it again. You know, you'll kind of hear something like that. You'll hear the open version of the minor 9, but in gospel music, you'll hear like try you'll hear it closed, right? It just kind of depends on the style of music that you are playing, but you will hear the minor 9 chord in all founds, even in your quote unquote black gospel praise and worship. You'll hear it there. Most of the time, you can see this chord on the 2 or the 6. You also can see it in passing chords as well, which would place it on different numbers. But arguably, I would say, this is Casper speaking, this is my opinion, you will see this a lot on the 2 and the 6. That's my opinion. I think you'll see this the most on the 2 and the 6. So in the key of B flat, sorry, in the key of B flat, C minor 9 is the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? You can use the 2. C minor 9 is the 2 of the key of B flat, but C minor 9 is the 6 in the key of E flat. All right? So in the key of C, you'll see this 6 minor 9 a lot. I talk about something I call the 6 slide. When you are on a song like a glory, glory, hallelujah. All right, 6 down to the 5. What that is, 6 minor 9, flat 5 minor 9 to a 5 minor 9, or C minor 9, B minor 9 to B flat minor 9. That's what that is, right? That's on the 6. But if you're in the key of B flat and you're like, I don't know a song real quick. Let me see if it goes to the 2, 4, 5, 1. 5 minor 9, you see, there's a minor 9 there. 4. I don't know if we're gonna go to the, so you just saw that minor 9 on the 5 as well, right? It will I can use it there on the 2. So you'll see the minor 9. I forgot about the 5 minor 9 that we use a lot. So you will see the minor 9 probably the most on the 5, After that, you will see the minor 9 on the 2 and the 6. But you also see it, as I showed you, within a progression, within a passing chord progression. Simply put, the 2 minor 9 is a chord you need to learn, right? And so I've taken the legwork out for our beginners, and if you just look on the screen, you can see the minor 9 chord in every key. The C minor 9 is basically an E flat major 7 chord with a C. You have B flat, E flat, and G, which is your E flat major chord second inversion, and you're putting your D in the middle, right? That is an E flat major 7 with the C bass, which makes a C minor dominant 7, 9. Forgive me, my mic is tripping, right? So that is a C minor 9, right? Let me talk to you real quickly about theory real quickly for our beginners. To figure out your chord names, it's really simple. You just have to memorize a few simple words to get good. You have to memorize a few simple rules to help you get really good at recognizing and naming chords, okay? Since we're talking about the C minor, which is this first chord up here, since we're talking about the C minor 9, let's talk about the C minor and let's discover how to make the minor 9. To make a minor chord, what do you have to do? I'm going to give you 5 seconds. Oops, hang on, I messed up. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. What do you have to do to make a minor chord? If you said to make a minor chord, you have to take the third note of the chord and flat it, you are correct, okay? So this is a C minor chord when I have C, E flat, and G. In any way, C, E flat, and G, C, E flat, and G, C, E flat, and G, all right? All those are just inversions of the same chord, right? You have your root chord, you have your first inversion, you have your second inversion, and when you go back up again, you're going to go straight back to root position. Every 3-note chord has 2 inversions. Every 4-note chord has 3 inversions. Every 7-note chord has 6 inversions, etc., right? If you have a 3-note chord, you're going to have root position and then 2 more inversions of that same chord, right? So we have to memorize that and understand it's like math. It gets more complicated the bigger the chord. The more numbers, the harder to add. The 2 plus 2 is 4, and we know that easily, but what is 2,972 plus 4,610, right? That's when math gets hard. And playing gets hard once you start getting all these notes, and then you're like, man, how do I get to these inversions? How do I recognize it? Well, it becomes attainable and it's not as complicated when you are able to slow down and really look at the ingredients and the notes in the chord. So when you have a C minor, you understand that C, E flat, and G will always be a C minor. How do you make a 9 chord? Remember, the first thing you need to ask yourself after you found the root, is there a 7? Why? Because when you take a root chord and you add the major 7 or you add the dominant 7, that is how you will start naming the chord. And let me explain. To have let's say when you have a C minor and you take the 7th note of the chord, which is C, if I take B and I flat it, that is the dominant 7 note. So if I have a C major chord and I add a flatted 7th, that is a C7. It's a C major chord with a dominant 7. If I take the C minor chord and I add a flatted 7, that is a C minor 7, right? When you have a 7 It is a dominant 7. Dominant or 7 is the same thing. If I have the 7th note of the scale, that is a major 7. So if I take a C major chord and I add the 7th note of the scale, that is a C major 7, right? If I take a C minor chord and I add the 7th note of the scale, that is a C minor major 7, right? That is how you begin to understand your chords. And it is at this point, it's once you recognize the major 7 or the dominant 7, you can begin to say a C minor 9 or a C minor with a major 9. What makes it a major 9 and what makes it a 9? It's the 7. The chord name depends on the 7th note, all right? So if we take a C minor chord and we flat the 7, that is a C minor 7. If we add the 9th note, well, how can you add 9 notes when there's only 8 notes in the scale? I'm glad you asked. You keep going. You can go up to 13. You can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can have a 7 chord, 8. You can have a 9 chord, 10, 11. You can have an 11 chord, 12, 13. You can have a 13. Chords go by 7, 9, 11, and 13, all right? And so if you want to make a minor 9, you simply take your minor chord, you take your dominant 7 and your 9th note, and that is how you make a C minor 9, all right? C minor, add my major 7, that's C minor major 7, and when I add the D, that is a C minor major 9. If I take my C minor and I add my dominant 7, and then I add my 9, that is a C minor 9. You don't say major because major would mean that my 7th note of the scale is in the chord. If I just say 9, that means that my 7 is flat. Or you can say C dominant 9 or C9, right? So this is how you make the minor 9 chord, by understanding chord theory. Now, if you really look at this chord, let's remove the C. To make this even more simple, I sometimes think of it like this. I think of the minor note major 7. What does that mean? Since I'm in the key of C, how do I make a C minor? You take your 3rd note, which is E, and flat it. So I'm going to take my minor note, which is E flat, and play that note's major 7 chord. So an E flat major 7 with a C bass is, guess what? A C minor 9. Let's go to F. An F bass with the minor note, which is, there's F, A flat makes an F minor. So this A flat major 7 with the F bass makes an F minor 9. That is my simple shortcut to recognize this. I'm basically going up a minor 3rd and playing a minor 3rd major 7. If I'm in the key of B, a minor 3rd is basically 3 half steps. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play a D major 7 with the B bass. That's a B minor 9, right? If I go back to C, go up 3 half steps. 1, 2, 3. E flat major 7 with the C bass is a C minor 9. This is a quick shortcut. Go to G, go up 3 half steps. 1, 2, 3. A B flat major 7, a B flat minor, B flat minor, a B flat major 7. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. If I'm in the key of G, I'll go up 3 half steps. A B flat major 7 with the G bass is a G minor 9, right? A minor 3rd major 7 with the root note, which is G, right? That is how you can find a G minor 9. I hope that's not confusing. If those shortcuts are over your head and it's hard for you to look at this with pattern recognition, here's the easy thing I want you to do. I want you to take this chord chart, download it from the website, just click on the download link and click on the minor 9 chord, or click on our chord chart, our song tutorial chord booklet, download it, and then you will go to the C minor 9 page, okay? And then you can look at this chart and you can practice these chords and memorize them, right? C minor 9, F minor 9, B flat minor 9, E flat minor 9, A flat minor 9, D flat minor 9, G flat minor 9, G minor 9, D minor 9. Sorry, that's wrong. D minor 9 would be, sorry, D minor 9 would be dominant 7. That is right. D minor 9, A minor 9, E minor 9, and then B minor 9. Right? Go through these and learn these chords, right? And once you learn them, you will be able to use them in many styles of songs. Let me play through a couple of examples real quickly. Let me do this right here. Give me 1 second. Let me kill a bunch of stuff. Alrighty. Why is it doing that? Hang on 1 second. Let me go here. All right. And unmute. And go. Give me 1 second. I had a technical snafu. All right, here we go. Let me illustrate the minor 9 chord so that you can see it in action. All righty. Key of A flat. All right, 2, 5, 1. This isn't the best song to use. I shouldn't have used that song. I'm so sorry, everyone. Where will I use it? Let me just do it like this, and I'm just going to put on a drum track, and then I'll just play my own song. Let's do it like this. Glory, glory. So this is just a regular example of the song. Now let's add the minor 9s. Right there, we used it right there. So, right there, we added it right there. Sorry. A flat minor. Yeah. Let's do it again. Watch the 1, 2. Right. So right there. So what I did there was a 6, 2, 5, 1, 4. But on the 6, we played the F minor 9. We played a, an F minor 9, which is E flat, G, A flat, and C. We went to B flat 13, and then we went to an E flat minor 9, which is E flat with the bass with the D flat, F, G, G flat, B flat, right? And then we went to the A flat 13, which is a conversation for another day. But it was da, those are the chords right there. But what I did, instead of playing 6, 2, 5, 1, 4 on the left hand, I did a substitution for the 6, 2, 5, 1 on the left hand, but I continued to play the minor 9 chords. And so I played the 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 1, 4, right? I played that bass with it. It's the same thing, but it was a substitution in the left hand. But that was an example of the minor 9 chord, minor 9 chord. You'll use it a lot in all forms of gospel music, upbeat gospel, slower gospel songs where you are, let me mute the organ, slower gospel musics. Watch this, key of G. One just came to my mind. Because of who you are, I give you glory. A minor 9, 5, and then 1, 7, 6, 2 minor 9 there, 6 minor 9, 6 slide, 6, that was the 6 slide, 6 minor 9, E minor 9, E flat minor 9, D minor 9, G 13, flat 5, 4, sing, Lord, our word, A minor 9, because of who you are. 2 minor 9, 5, 1, or go to 5 minor 9 there. 1, Jehovah Jireh, my pro. Let me see, I'm in the key of G. So 1 flat 5, Jehovah Jireh. 3, 5 minor 9 to the 1, 4. See, I just keep using minor 9s all the time. 6 slide, minor 9, minor 9s, flat 5 to the 4. Walk down, 7, 3, 6. 2 minor 9, 1, 7, 3, 6. 2 minor 9. So there's just all these places where you can use the minor 9 chord. Slow gospel, upbeat hymns, contemporary chords. There's even some CCM stuff, if I remember. Let me see. I sing praises to your name. Let me see if it's in here. Oh Lord, Terry McAlmond, praises to your name. Oh Lord, my voice is leaving me, y'all. I've been preaching and teaching too much. For your name, A minor 9. For your name is great. 2 minor 9. And 5, greatly to be praised. 1. Here comes the 5 minor 9. 5 minor 9 to 1. 113. 4. Oh Lord, praises to your name. Oh Lord, la 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 la. 2, minor 9. Contemporary songs. Terry McAlmond. Terry McAlmond is the most Benny Hinn style of music there is, but this principle is in Benny Hinn songs. It's in hymns, it's in contemporary. Once you learn the minor 9 chord, you will use it over and over and over. You'll begin to recognize its closed sound. By itself, these two notes clash, but when it puts in with the other notes, those harmonies work off each other. 6. It works well with everything else, all right? And so once you add that 9 with the minor note, it really works well. It's amazing how harmonies by themselves, frequencies by themselves, don't work too well, but when you put it with everything else, in the same way that you would not take a cup of Wesson oil and drink it by, or olive oil, drink it by itself. You would not take a cup full of flour and eat it, nor would most of you guys take a cup full of eggs and drink it. And none of you would jump into an oven, but when you take those eggs, milk, and flour, and you work it together, and then you put it in the heat, then something wonderful comes out, okay? So go through the heat of practice and learn these chords, and I promise you, you will come out smelling good and sounding good, amen? All right, God bless you. We'll see you on the next lesson. This has been a lesson on the minor 9 chord, okay? God bless you. We'll see you.